right, who wants to intro this bad boy?
Battlefield 4 Maps Best of Edition.
Nope.
No, that's not it.
Any Battlefield.
Did I say Battlefield 4?
Yeah.
You did.
Like a nut.
Let's start over.
No, too late.
Battle-
Video's already
No,
started.
yeah, you already-
The video's already started.
Damn it.
Fucked it up, Simon.
I didn't mean to.
Call of Duty favorite maps ever.
All right, somebody go. Your favorite Battlefield map ever.
Favorite.
I don't know shit about this. So I'm just here to be here.
Karghi Island.
What'd you like about Karghi Island?
I thought it was a really good size. I like that there were vehicles and plenty of cover. I think it was the most versatile map.
Mountain on one side, water on the other, and it kind of drove each enemy straight into each other in the middle.
Right. And I thought that Conquest and Rush were equally fun. And you know what? I got my longest sniper shot in that
Get
on
out
that
of
map.
here.
No.
By
Get out.
accident. I just got a sniper rifle and
No,
I kind of shot it in the air and I saw a headshot later and it was like 1,800 meters.
People will be telling that story tomorrow at the
They
water
will.
cooler.
They will.
Right?
Water cooler
Right.
at the VFW.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Do me a favor and pull up Karghi Island. I'm drawing a blank.
You start off on a carrier and it also has those barges with the tanks on it on the shore.
And this is in 3.
Oh, that one was it was the carrier and then the beach and then the gas station, right? Yes.
I feel like there were some really good showdowns at that big warehouse at that corner. You know what I'm talking
yeah,
about?
the
you
one
had
closest
the-
to the enemy base.
The edge, you could fall off into the water.
Yeah.
It's kind of a quick,
Yeah.
steep drop off.
There was some serious shit went down there as far as I recall. A lot of helicopter action around there.
A lot of fighting in those
A
containers.
lot of fighting in the containers.
Yeah.
Oh, because that's where the close quarters was too, or the
team deathmatch.
deathmatch,
Yeah,
there we
it
go.
kind of was in that area.
Interesting.
That was a
isn't
good
it?
map. Yeah, Rush. Yeah, Rush was good on that map because I always love maps where you start on like a boat and you have to storm a beach.
Yeah.
Like that's fun, and it's fun.
Oh,
to,
yeah.
It's equally fun to defend. And
Didn't
I
they
usually
like
don't say
smoke
that.
the beach up too, so you could get there? There was like a bunch of smoke that went off on
Yeah.
the beach, and then you would try to shore and then run out real quick.
Yep.
Yeah, that were a good one.
All right, Astro, you go.
Oh man, favorite of all time. I'm gonna throw out Caspian Border.
And I'm going to go ahead and jump on that with you.
On 3.
Yeah.
Not 4.
On 3. 3's Caspian.
4, they went fall.
Autumn sucks.
Don't like autumn.
Oh,
Like
okay.
spring and summer.
I did like the addition of the border, but there's something.
I like the idea, but
Yeah.
something about that took something away from me.
Well, it may be my nostalgia. I was like, I never played any Battlefield game until Battlefield 3, and I remember feeling like that was kind of the first map I wrapped my head around. And
Okay.
so there's that like, oh, I know where I'm at. Like every time I played it.
It's lush. It
Yeah.
feels good, and it seems like if you were going to pick a perfect size map, that felt perfect.
And even the tower was a nice reference. You had that big, giant red and white tower.
Yep.
You could always kind of look at that and have a reference of where you were.
Yep.
And the colors were nice. And then it fell at the end.
Yeah, you knew
Yeah.
when the match was going to end because that thing was coming down.
Man, Rush was good on that too, making your way kind of up that hill toward the one base.
Yeah.
I feel like on Conquest, a lot of the times it turned into a King of the Hill match because just the center.
Oh, yeah.
The center
Oh,
of the
yeah.
top hill, that was like such a strategic point that you
That's
had to
right.
have.
The center was like, I just let that go. I was like, they can
Yeah,
have that one.
That's where
Yeah.
the fighting is. You're right.
That's where you get killed all the time.
Yeah.
Neebs, what about you?
I'm going to throw out Seine Crossing.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
a good one,
Yeah,
too.
That one little area that was like a courtyard, windows up above.
Yep.
Like,
There's
going
chaos
through
in
that
there.
tunnel into that little courtyard was dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that was my favorite cluster close quarter map.
Yeah.
There are a lot of ways to get around.
Yeah.
Like that's what I liked about that map.
Yeah.
Is like, it like even in the middle spot had like 3 ways out. So and the enemy could come from any way. You never knew.
But I liked that you had 3 people in a tank, and if you had
Yeah.
2 good squad mates with you, you can really run around and
Oh, yeah.
protect that map.
Yeah.
On the other side of that, if you saw an enemy, you had to get your squad together and say, that tank's coming. We got to
Yeah.
work
It
together.
was a big deal.
Yeah.
A tank making its way.
Yeah, I think
a
that-
tank coming around the corner on
Yeah.
that map is like that oh shit moment.
Yeah, that was
Absolutely.
a blood hole clincher.
So that was 3, right? Battlefield 3?
Yeah.
These are all 3 maps we're throwing out.
Okay,
Yeah.
so why don't we go? Which ones do you guys hate on 3
Well,
the
real
most?
quick before we jump on the hate train, I want to throw out Damavon Peak on Rush.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with
Best
the,
rush.
with the base jump.
The base jump.
Yep.
Yeah.
Why wasn't more of that in 4?
Dunno.
Why wasn't more of that anywhere? That
Dunno.
was so amazing.
To me, in 4, what kind of equals that a little bit is the skyscrapers in Shanghai. Because you can take an elevator up and jump off that thing all day long.
Yeah, I mean it's tall and it falls with the levolution and everything, but something about Rush taking that objective and then the next objective you had to jump off and parachute down onto it.
Yeah, that's
that
great.
was fucking cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was really
So
cool.
I just wanted to throw that one out there.
Yeah, and the other thing about that map is then, once you're over that cliff, you got the tunnel to go through.
Yeah.
And you can't go over that mountain unless you're in a chopper. So
Right.
the only way to get to the other side of that is through that tunnel, and that's a big choke
Oh yeah,
point.
Conquest on that map was a lot of fun, and I learned pretty quickly I could beat some serious ass in a tank. I put those canister shells on the tank, and then you get right under the tunnel where they can't hit you with javelins and shit. Man, you could.
Oh
own.
yeah.
So is it just me, or does almost every map in Battlefield 4 pale in comparison?
I don't
Like,
think so.
no.
Like when I look back at Battlefield 3, like I get excited about almost every memory on almost all
Is
those
it
maps.
nostalgia or is
I
it?
mean, it might
I
be.
think it
but
Because
might
that was the first one. Like that's when
Yeah.
Battlefield was kind of a shiny object to you.
yeah, I guess so. Yeah, you might be right.
I think it's a cross between nostalgia and legitimately having good maps.
Well, let's look at 4. I think Shanghai is a great map.
Siege of Shanghai.
Yeah. Once you get to know it, like where the elevators are, like you see someone's got the height advantage on you. Wait, if I go in that building, I can get in that elevator and I get on top of that building, and now I can have the high ground. Those are fun tactics.
I'm okay with Siege.
I'm okay. Yeah,
Unenthusiastic they sound.
yeah. I don't know.
Dawnbreaker. I like Dawnbreaker.
Is
I
it
like
one
it
of your
'cause
favorites, or are you just saying things that you like?
It's one of my favorites. If I go into Battlefield right now and I want to play a map I like and I'm comfortable with, Dawnbreaker, Siege of Shanghai, Go Mud, Lang Kang.
All the vanillas.
In that
Those are
order,
some of
maybe?
the-
Yeah. For me, Land King for 4 is my favorite.
Land King's a good one.
I think again, it's got a good size. You still have vehicles, a lot of versatility, a lot of cover. So yeah, Land King for me on 4 at least.
On 4, my favorite vanilla map would be I like Goldman Railway. Just because I'm a big fan of like just large open maps, and that one did it for
There's
me.
a lot of tanks.
There's a lot of tanks. There's a lot of space. But I will say I did not like the tanks as much in Battlefield 4 as I did Battlefield 3. I really miss having that third seat available.
I missed that too.
And also, they feel like they nerfed them. I feel like a tank should
Yeah.
always be scary and powerful, no matter what it is.
yeah.
I'm with you.
Right.
Did any of you guys play Bad Company 2?
No.
Oh, okay. I was gonna bring up a map. There's a
Well, do
map
it.
called
Yeah.
Atacama Desert. I love sniping on that map. Nice and big. Still had vehicles. Again, lots of cover.
Was it dusty the whole time?
No.
It was clear. That's
Clear,
a big
then
thing
dusty.
for me.
Yep.
I
Yeah,
like
oh.
nice weather.
It could be the most epic map in the world, and if it's raining, fuck that.
Yeah, like Gulf of Oman. Loved it in 3.
Oh, yeah.
4, I do
They
not
ruined
need
it.
a dust storm coming through.
Or
Right.
if you have a dust storm blow through, have it blow out eventually.
Yeah.
Like, I don't mind the dust storm coming in, but what I didn't like about it is once it came in, it was there for the rest of the match.
Yep. I don't want maps that are it's snowing. I don't want maps where it's fall.
And
You're
I don't
such
mind
a
all
baby.
that.
Now, I want
You're
sunshine
such a
and
baby.
Oceans.
I bet you wouldn't like it if you even saw the breath. Like, it might be a clear day, but if you saw your breath, it'd be,
Oh,
that
no.
meant it's cold.
I don't even think it's cold.
Like, that breath is messing up the whole map.
I want
Oh,
to be a
man.
nice between 70 and 85 degrees on my maps.
Now, that's just silly.
Yeah.
Back to Seine Crossing. Like, I played on that one time when it was 1,000 ticket server, and I really appreciated the destruction in Battlefield 3.
Oh yeah, because
Yeah.
everything's
Like
fucking level.
everything was just demolished
Yeah.
by the end of that round, and it was
Yeah.
so fun. I'm just looking around like, wow, this place looks completely different. I mean,
it's
everything
fucked.
is leveled.
And speaking of destruction, like one of my faves on 3, and I know you guys didn't like the close quarters, was Zeba Tower. I really enjoyed it up there.
No, I like Zero Tower.
That's
Yeah.
where you had like 2 or 3 stories of the top of the skyscraper.
Yeah, in that like mansion-y kind of whatever.
Yeah, that was at the close quarters pack, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Had that one room with the pool,
Yeah.
and
You could drop in from the roof.
Yep.
The sunlight.
Yep. Come around on the outside to get to the pool.
Yep.
Yeah, those maps were frantic.
They were
I
frantic,
remember being
man.
like frantic all the time.
Yeah.
And the destruction, like everything, was responsive to.
That was cool. Yeah, you could like shoot through walls and things like that. I did enjoy that. That was neat.
My biggest memory of that map was we were trying to do a surprise party on it. And
Oh,
somehow I got on the wrong team, and all of y'all were on the other team hiding in a kitchen waiting for somebody to come in there. And so I'm on the enemy team with some random guy, and I can hear him in my headpiece, and he's like, wait, their whole team's in the kitchen. This is crazy. Their whole team's in the kitchen. And I was losing it. This guy was so tickled by it. He probably just threw a grenade in there and killed everybody.
Yeah.
This one probably no one else really enjoyed, and I don't know why I did. I think it was just because the setting. It felt very relaxed to me. But Death Valley.
Yeah, I was telling Abstra you like that one.
Oh, the night one.
Yeah.
Yeah, on Battlefield 3.
Yeah.
I didn't mind it. It was like, okay.
Yeah,
it was all right.
I didn't mind it either.
It was like that fake dark compared to the dark they do now.
Yeah.
But
I kind of
like
liked
the moon's out.
I think it was like Zen to me.
it. To me, like, I like it better than the graveyard map, Zavad Graveyard or whatever.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
the graveyard ship.
Because Death Valley, had a bright moon.
Yeah.
It had that night feel, but you weren't just walking around in pitch dark.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the weather was pretty good. It was like
It was
warm.
very, very. Yeah.
It was like a light jacket.
I believe. Yeah, it was like 69 degrees.
Yeah.
I would say Battlefield, like, I don't have this feeling with any map on Battlefield 3, but Battlefield 4 has one map that I loathe.
I know what it is.
Flood Zone.
Yeah.
I never like that map. It always just feels like a clusterfuck.
For me, Propaganda is the one that I hate.
Really?
I hate it so
cold
much.
there.
It's
Yeah.
cold. It's
Is that why
ugly.
you hated it
The
there?
train's
Was
a
it
good
cold?
addition.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it reminds me a lot of Cleveland. And I think that's why.
is that
Cleveland looks identical to
Propaganda.
Propaganda, Soviet Russia.
That whole map pack, or that whole DLC, that
China Rising, or was it?
No, that was the.
The China Rising one was good.
that was
I thought.
pretty. Those were
was,
pretty.
What was that DLC
It's like
called?
Golden Peaks. Was it Altai? I think Altai Range was on that one, right?
It was all the ones with like the statues and shit. It
yeah,
was
it was
all
Lumfini,
yeah.
Propaganda,
Yeah.
Pro Market.
Like that one reminds me of Grand Bazaar, but you
Yeah,
without
Grand
the,
Bazaar.
Grand Bazaar was fun.
Grand Bazaar was
we
fun.
didn't say that one yet.
No,
the
that
banana
was on
hallway.
Battlefield 3.
Yeah.
Did you say the banana hallway?
Banana hallway.
We have this
yeah.
curved
Yeah.
hallway.
Yeah, I
that was
remember you
like-
guys talking about that.
Oh
And
man.
then B was in the middle. That's where everybody goes.
Oh,
to.
yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Put the
B,
spawn
good
beacons in the
Lord.
back room.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can control B, you can control that whole map.
Yeah, I
Memories.
just remember B always being a clusterfuck. That's the best way to describe that objective.
They would always drive their vehicles at the end of those hallways and
Yeah.
just try to
Oh, yeah,
fire
yeah.
rockets
Yep.
and mortars down those hallways. And if you got a LAV at the end of that hallway and fired in there,
Forget about it,
clean
right?
up.
Forget it.
The first,
Forget about
Yeah.
it.
And it was pretty warm, that map.
the first battle augers took place on that map.
Yeah.
Death Train,
Oh, yeah.
that one guy that kept killing me.
You were really good in that.
Oh God, it was so bad.
That's the first map you showed me.
Yeah.
Because Thick played the game and he's like, Neebs, get this. And I bought it. And then, you know how Thick is.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
So he's like, here, follow me. I'll show you how to play this.
Right.
This is before I knew how Thick was.
Right.
And he's like, you're brand new at this. You've never played it. Follow me to B. That's not how you show somebody Battlefield.
And he didn't show you anything. He just
No, we ran straight to B.
Right.
I got
you're
killed.
Hey, when you're gaming with Thick, it's trial by fire.
No, I finally learned when I quit playing with Thick.
yeah. You know, it might be a fun way to sum up the video.
Yeah. What's that?
What would be a fun map? Like for me, I think a Walmart would be fun.
Like a big convenience store.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that could be a first-person shooter on its own.
Yeah,
Just
very,
like
very flat though.
It is a little too flat.
yeah, but
Yeah.
you've got all these things and the destruction on the inside that place.
And
Every
then
match it starts
back into
off
the
clean and-
employee quarters and the warehouse and
Yeah.
I would like to see a Myrtle Beach map where you have to defend T-shirt shops. Those are all the objectives.
that's better. That one's better. I
that
like
might
that.
be nice. Yeah, you could get airbrushed.
Yeah.
Airbrush your camo
Get
or your
your
vehicle.
gun.
Get a
Yeah.
unicorn with your name on it.
There you
Soccer
go.
ball, whatever you want.
Pierce your tongue.
I have a horrible map idea.
What?
Elementary school.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's terrible.
no,
It's really bad.
You realize this is fake, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
no children are actually getting hurt
Oh, they would be.
by
Yeah,
this
it'd be
idea.
summertime.
Oh, yeah. This is,
Yeah, it'd be beautiful weather, Neebs. You'd love it.
Why? Where is it?
Oh, Arkansas in May.
I got a good one. A theme park.
Theme park would be a fun map.
So you could opt to get on the ride. Just imagine being in a roller coaster going by and popping caps.
So why not Disney? You know, I mean,
Yeah,
Disney
like
World or
Disney.
Disneyland.
I imagine most of these ideas y'all throwing out have been in some kind of game, whether it be Call of Duty or Battlefield.
Maybe.
Or,
What? You think
yeah,
there's a
there's
doubt-
crazy
Disneyland
Well,
map?
not
There's crazy
Battlefield.
maps.
I doubt
Look at some
Myrtle
of the
Beach
Call of
has
Duty
ever been a
maps.
map anywhere.
Yeah, Myrtle Beach? Nah.
Yeah, Myrtle
It
Beach
barely
probably
made the
would.
map of the United States, like the printed map that they give to people.
Yeah, the government almost wrote it off.
Yeah.
Should we put this
we,
on?
We don't
Nah.
want.
Myrtle Beach.
Maybe
ugh.
next year.
It'd be fun to hear what the audience thinks would be a good map.
Tell us what you want as a map in the next Battlefield.
Or what's your favorite map? Tell us what your favorite
That
maps
too.
are.
There's so many things to talk about.
Yeah.
Maybe Salt Flats.
Where's that?
It's out in the desert. It's just like miles and miles of just flat salt.
I'm good.